A man came home from work and suddenly noticed a zombie following him. Luckily, this zombie was blind. Terrified, the man immediately turned to face the wall and held his breath. The zombie slowly passed by him. Seizing the chance, the man rushed into his home and quickly closed the door. But the sound of the door shutting was too loud, which attracted other zombies outside. They charged over and began slamming and pulling at the door. The man could only brace the door handle with all his strength. Yet, how long could he hold out against a whole horde of zombies? It turned out the city had already fallen into a zombie crisis. Mutated creatures roamed everywhere in the neighborhood. That night, an explosion suddenly echoed outside, followed by a complete power outage. The entire community was plunged into darkness. The man felt he couldn't hold on any longer and decided to end his own life. He turned on his computer and recorded a suicide note. He thought that rather than being bitten to death or starving slowly, it would be better to die quickly by his own hand. He then put a rope around his neck and prepared to hang himself. Just at that moment, a laser beam suddenly shone onto his face. There was a survivor in the building across from him. The man struggled desperately, finally broke the rope, and saved his own life. Looking more closely, he saw that it was a young woman. He was overwhelmed with emotion. As it turned out, she had also been hiding indoors all this time, which was how she had avoided detection by the zombies. She used hand signals to tell the man, "Tomorrow at 7 in the morning, come to the balcony to communicate." Unfortunately, the man overslept the next day. He rushed out to the balcony, but didn't see anyone across from him. His heart sank. Actually, the woman had been observing the surroundings, waiting until it was safe to quietly open her window. But suddenly, a zombie broke into her home. Luckily, she had set traps earlier and managed to temporarily trap it. Though terrified, she knew she had to fight to survive. She ended up killing the zombie with an axe. That night, a heavy rain began to fall. The two quickly used containers to collect rainwater, finally solving their water shortage for the moment. But water alone couldn't solve their hunger. The next day, the woman used binoculars and saw how weak the man looked. She wanted to send him some food. She tied a baseball to a rope and tried to throw it over to his balcony to set up a delivery line. But she wasn't strong enough, the throw fell short. Then the man had a clever idea. He took out his drone and successfully flew the rope over to her balcony. Finally, supplies could be delivered. The man received the food and began eating hungrily. He kept signaling his thanks to the woman. But then, something unexpected happened. They had forgotten to pull back the rope that had been dropped downstairs earlier. A zombie firefighter found it. The man urgently signaled for the woman to cut the rope, but it was too late. The zombie gave a hard tug, sending the entire table flying. She was knocked unconscious. The zombie began climbing up the rope toward her apartment. The man threw wine bottles at the zombie, but it was useless. He tried using the drone to distract it, but the zombie swatted it down. He was almost in despair, forced to watch helplessly as the zombie closed in on the woman. Just then, she woke up, grabbed her axe, and chopped off the zombie's hand,